that, but why the wilderness? Can we just, like, live in the city?
That's where you go when you need somebody to travel with. You go to the wilderness.
We could just go through, we could have city adventures. We could geocache at, like, the mall or something like that.
You're gonna go to Vancouver with your best buddy and give each other handies in the freaking mall parking lot? That's not very cool.
Occasionally you see stuff like that. Saw a bunch of dudes just passed out next to the Five Guys with, like, you know, syringes next to them.
Oh, that's dark.
It's not dark, it was like midday. That's what made it like a little bit more suspicious. In any case, our docket today, we're going to be starting out with a little bit of Binding of Isaac Daily Challenge as we
big surprise.
Make it ourselves. And then in the middle section, playing a little bit of Victorian-era steampunk mini-golf game, Vertigenous Golf, which we got because we're mini-golf enthusiasts, but additionally, it just has online multiplayer that was recently added. Finally, in our third section, we're going to be playing a little bit of Cannon Brawl. I'm excited.
I have no idea if Vertiginous Golf is going to work online. We didn't test it.
There is a very... Hey! Wakavo,
Lamau.
Thank you very much for the subscription. It's actually A-L-M-A-O. I've confirmed it. Thank you for the subscription. Nick.
Sebastian just subscribed, and you're the first person to hear my new sub sound, which is the Metroid fanfare for Samus.
Is that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do?
It's like that, but it's the one when Samus appears. That might have been what you just did, actually. I'm not entirely sure.
You know, my pitch is not perfect.
Yeah, no, I'll be your right-hand man. You don't have to be pitch perfect. It's all right.
Let's do our seed. 991, and then your choice on the last four numbers.
8804.
8804. 991-8804. You don't need to contact me about enabling the payment options. I'm going to enable them after the stream. I just forgot Tuesday and today.
I enabled them already. Mine are done.
Was it easy? You just, like, click a button and then...
It's, 2 or 3 clicks. You had to agree to a new thing, which B-Rex assures me is safe.
Is he a lawyer?
He's not an anal, but, you know, he does his job.
Am not a lawyer. Okay, good to know. I started playing and I'm going to be Isaac, if you don't mind.
I mind a little. Oh, what's this? The parasite?
Nick, did you go to the right?
Grow inside. No, that's split shot. I always forget which is grow inside. Yeah, I went to the right.
Why do you go to the right to start with? You go to the left.
Slug man inside there.
It's left meta.
Right-hand man to go to the right. That's how it goes. You read from left to right, you Isaac from left to right. It just makes sense that way.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
I exclusively read books written in feudal Japanese.
So you read top to bottom?
Yeah, top to bottom, right to left, while listening to nothing but a G thing. It's really the intersection of all of, you know, my cultural fetishes.
Do you get dizzy when you do that? Because it sounds like a lot of things
to
keep track of.
I only get dizzy when I play first-person shooters with puzzle mechanics.
They're gonna say I get dizzy when I play in Philly.
Can you? No, I'm not gonna, because I don't know that song. I'm a Limp Bizkit poser to some extent. I could probably not name any songs of theirs that are not singles. But Nick,
and Together Now.
That's a single. There's a music video for it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Man, if I was dead, I'd be kicking it with Method Man right now. Anyway.
Method Man died?
No, that was the end of the rearranged music video after they drowned them in milk because they're too hardcore. Yeah.
I hate getting drowned in milk.
Nick, can you explain to me dizziness? This is like, I feel like I'm an alien right now. But I am a person who, you know, when I get dizzy, I throw up. Like, really, really easily. I get car sick really easily. Motion sickness from playing
that sounds awful.
It's, you know, it's a relatively minor ailment as far as ailments go, but it can be annoying. But when I see people like, hey, I'm gonna spin around in my chair for fun, what is up with that? Because I feel like I'm gonna, like, die for it, like, if it lasts longer than 10 seconds.
First, I want to say thank you to Shallowa for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry. But also, there's like a bunch of juices inside of your ear, and there's a canal in there. It looks like a conch shell or something. It's all spirally.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, it's full of juices, and those juices sometimes get loose in weird ways.
I don't need you to explain the scientific value or the process of
that's exactly what you're asking.
No. I need you to explain what the appeal is.
The appeal is that you get kind of a weird state of almost drunkenness. And I believe there's a little bit of endorphin release during that state of confusion that people are after. And also they like to make YouTube videos about it probably, so that could have a part to do with it.
But dizziness and nausea, that's like the worst part of being
Not everybody
drunk.
has the nausea, though.
Alright, fair enough. Like, we used to, you know, we'd be playing soccer, baseball, or something in gym class. You'd have to spin around in a circle like 3 times before you kick the ball. I would feel bad for like 2 hours afterwards.
Oh shit! You should definitely have told them, because like you probably shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, but I was like 8, so whatever the teacher tells you is just fucking. That must be what real life is like, I guess.
That's terrifying. Yeah, there's that. Everyone has different tolerances for that kind of thing, so you probably have a pretty low-end tolerance for it.
I think that's definitely true. I don't think there's a probably necessary there.
Well, I mean, I also get a little bit weird with dizziness too sometimes, but I don't think I'm anywhere bad as you. Because, like, I could do the spin around in the chair thing a few times. I wouldn't feel bad for more than 2 minutes after that.
It's weird, man. People are weird.
Chad, do you guys get dizzy?
That's how I know we're apex predators. Is like, that's how we have fun. Is deliberately, like, lowering our kind of, like, strength. Or our own, like, chances of survival. We're like, fuck it, yeah. Make me dizzy. I don't care if I throw up. I gotta still be king of the fucking jungle.
So you think sharks do this type of shit too?
No, sharks aren't apex predators. I could eat a shark. I don't think I ever have. Pat the hostage. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
What eats sharks, really, other than us?
That's like the definition of a freaking apex predator, man. We eat another predator. That means we're not an ape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not. Did you almost say I'm not an ape escape? Because I know someone who'd be happy about that. No, I mean, in that environment, though, we don't really partake as much. Like, we don't live in the deep depths.
That's true, yeah.
So, like, they're pretty much free to roam until we decide we want to make soup out of them.
That's a good point, yeah.
And we don't always make that decision. I've never made that decision even once yet. I've never eaten shark's fin soup.
Yeah.
And I'd be perfectly happy probably to never do that in my life.
Apparently, not only... Wow, that's not the secret room. Okay. Apparently, not only is shark fin soup kind of like somewhat detestable because, you know, sharks are endangered and pretty much you just cut their fins off and then release them back into the wild and
yeah, that's messed up,
they
man.
like just die. Also, it apparently doesn't taste very good.
Oh, so it's like double shitty then.
Yeah, that's pretty much just like the ultimate fuck you to the animal kingdom.
But I don't even like you to eat you that much. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an acquired taste or something, but every person I've talked to that has eaten shark fin soup is like, it's not that good.
Shit.
Shark fin soup is delicious, somebody in chat just said. All right.
I don't know where the secret room is on basement 2. I tried 2 bombs. It wasn't in either of those spots.
I know. I was in the same boat, man.
All right, never mind. I guess I'm leaving.
Yeah, no big deal.
Hey, Nightmare Corporation just donated $1.69 and says, if you change the donation sound, I'll be sad. What if I changed it to something better? You don't know. I might have better ones out there. I actually was going to maybe change it soon, but I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it tastes okay, but it's not worth killing an endangered species for. Shark meat is super sour. Is that all shark meat? I thought that was just like a Carl.
Hot Carl.
Not a hot Carl. That's something totally different. You have to ask your mother about that one.
Give you a hot Carl.
Don't give me a hot Carl, Nick. Apparently, Gordon Ramsay said it tastes like nothing. And I watched that guy drink vodka and then eat a snake's heart. So I trust that man's opinion when it comes to stuff like that.
He knows what things taste like. I bet if you put a blindfold on him, he could probably taste like a pepperoni from a sausage link.
I thought you meant like that's what he would taste like if you put a blindfold on him and then ate him for some reason.
I'm not eating Gordon Ramsay. That's gross.
That was really,
I like that guy.
That was really strange of me.
I don't want to eat him. Even if he's delicious, I wouldn't eat him.
So there's this, one of Gordon Ramsay's videos that's gone kind of viral is this, how to cook the perfect scrambled egg recipe, basically. A lot of people have seen it. Many people in chat have probably seen it independent of this. They know what I'm talking about. But they end up quite fluid, you could say. Not that they're liquid, but they're somewhat runny. And
That's
the
a preference thing.
Well, I don't know, because the number.
Don't the English like runnier eggs than Americans?
Look,
North Americans.
I don't know, but the number of people who are in the chat, not in the chat, but the comments, who have like watched a professional chef be like, "This is how to cook the perfect scrambled egg," and then watched the video and then said, "You know what? I wish he cooked them for like 2 minutes longer." Why are you even watching the video then? He's a professional chef.
Do it yourself.
Exactly. If you're not gonna take his advice, oh, that sucks. If you're not gonna take his advice, why even freaking show up for it, man? Doesn't make any sense to me.
I wouldn't really get after him for that. That's a preference thing. If you think they're too runny, then that's on you. You can cook them differently then.
Dash Cable, thank you for the subscription. I would take it a step further, Nick, and I would say, trust the man who's a professional chef to, like, if anything, maybe taste the runnier egg so that your palate, you know, can get a little bit more experience. It's not the perfect word for it, but anyway.
You could taste the runnier eggs. I'm okay. I kind of know what they taste like already, and it's like runny eggs.
You've never had the... I just like the idea that Gordon Ramsay could be like, hey, I'm going to cook you the most beautiful breakfast in the world. I'm a professional chef, you know, renowned the world over.
Yeah,
I don't know if he actually has the skills to back it up, but, you know, he's got a lot of prestige.
He does. I'm pretty damn certain he does. And honestly, if he cooked me literally anything, I would eat it out of respect to him.
That's where I'm coming from on that one. Is like, Gordon Ramsay cooks you scrambled eggs. You don't say, hey... You know, could you send these back, like, just for another couple of minutes?
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
Okay.
It's just if I'm cooking them personally, I might have a different preference, but that's all I mean. Like, if he's there, he cooks them, I'm eating them.
All right.
But if I'm cooking them, it's different.
We're fine, then.
Yeah, everything's normal. Thank you to Francis Racine for the $10 donation. Here's some money so you can keep doing what you love. Very kind of you, and thank you very much for that. And also a $9.69 donation from Quinn, at quinnramusin.com. Your stream puts a smile on my face. Also asks Northernlion what happened to Poison Mushroom.
You know...
It's a mystery to us all.
It's not a mystery. I've talked about it.
It's really not. It's not anything of a mystery at all.
Talked about it at length. Basically, the episodes are really kind of... I wouldn't say frustrating to make, but tedious to make because you have to actively seek out, like, the shittiest games ever made. And as enjoyable as the episodes can be to, like, talk over, those games are not fun to play. And, you know, games that are, like, magnificently shitty to the level of, like, Rogue Warrior, they only come along, like, once a year,
Merle and
twice a
Daryl
year.
in a game for the first time. That's one.
That could be one, yeah, but then I'd have to buy it, and then, you know, now we're investing, like, $600 a season into Poison Mushroom. I've already got, like, a stack of games that I thought were shitty, played them for, like, 2 hours, and was like, this is shitty, but is it shitty enough? So, basically, it's just like a...
I think it was the end of an era, right? Like, you kind of moved on past the negative type videos now.
For now, yeah. Mostly because it's a lot more fun to play games that are actually, like, pretty good. But, you know, early on, I was really inspired by, like, the spate of angry reviewers.
Sure.
And, you know, that has sort of faded away from me a little bit.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, those are some of my favorite videos of yours, but I also acknowledge that things can change, and that's okay, too.
They also, they have, like, a disproportionate amount of work for kind of the attention
for sure,
that they got. They've kind of found an audience in, like, the back end of their lifespan. But
yeah, well, so did the Grey's Anatomy Let's Play, right? So
not really. That's still just,
no.
like...
that's just talk about it.
That's just a few people who are very passionate about that series.
I'm passionate about that series.
Yeah, that's
Bring
good.
it back.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not gonna bring it
10-year
back.
anniversary. 10-year anniversary. Bring it back.
Well, that'll be like 2021.
Yeah.
All right.
It's coming up sooner than you think, Northernlion.
I think it's about 6.25 years away.
I hope we're still doing YouTube by then.
I agree. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's soon though. You know,
Soon.
I hope I live until freaking the year 3000. That doesn't mean it's right around the corner.
Well, that's totally a different thing. Thank you, Dash Cable, for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry, and let's raise some rock yahas, please.
I agree, Chad. It's very silly that I didn't take Little Chad on the last floor, and then it made me fight Chad on that floor and get Little Chad. So, Nick, if you're still on the floor that has Little Chad in the item room, you should take it.
I think I left there, and I think I re-rolled it and got something better, maybe.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I went to this website, it's like thought experiments, and I thought one of these would be kind of fun to read. It's not like the slug one or the snail one exactly. It's a little bit easier to wrap your mind around.
Sure.
As soon as I finish this room, I'm going to read one off. It's not super long. My run's going pretty well, by the way. It's very long. Don't get the wrong idea. All right, this is the Hotel Infinity Paradox. Ready?
Okay.
It's often used to explain the concept of infinity. Take a moment to picture a hotel in your mind. Whereas most hotels build their rooms in finite quantities, this one has an infinite number of rooms and an infinite number of guests filling them, and supposedly an infinite number of noise complaints. Now, say you walked up to the front desk and asked for a room, but the guy behind the counter says they're all booked. After a moment's pause, his eyes light up and he says, "I've got it. I'll just move the guest in room 1 to room 2. And he does. he moves the guest that was in room 2 to room 3, and 3 to 4, and so on, an infinite number of guests getting bumped deeper into the infinite number of rooms. But now there are 2 sets of infinity. The first set was the hotel before you arrived, infinite guests and infinite rooms. Now it's got the same number of guests plus you, so is this infinity plus 1? Which one is larger? Are they both the same? And who the heck is picking up the tab on the minibar?
Sorry, was there a question in there?
Is one of those numbers larger than the other? I want to hear your reaction, because honestly, my reaction to this was actually fairly simple and almost just dismissive.
My reaction to that is, how many pots have you smoking?
Okay, the phrasing is important there for sure.
No, that's, I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting.
My reaction is, like, isn't infinity the set that takes up that whole set as well? Like, whether or not you're in it? Right? Like, it's still infinity, whether or not you add one more thing to it.
I, can't join you on this tangent, Nick.
Zenith Wolf says this question is bullshit. Okay.
It's not that it's too much brain for me, chat, although I appreciate the phrasing there.
Smoked him.
It's more that I just kind of, I don't take issue with the question, I take issue with the point of the question. I don't get involved in these, like these discussions. I think there's this myth about kind of philosophy or thought experiments that it's like an egalitarian thing where it's just like, oh, there might be some genius out there who just has a different perspective on this that we haven't thought of. Here he is, maybe it's me, right? And then I come up with a solution and I'm hailed as some kind of intellectual prodigy that nobody ever knew of.
Wow, really?
But what I find the most part is that it just ends up being a bunch of people who have either a rudimentary understanding or no understanding at all of the subject matter, kind of like filleting each other and arguing over, oftentimes, just semantics.
I thought it was just a way to look at philosophical and ethical questions with, like, a metaphor in mind that let you sort of set this up to have a more practical example for discussion.
There's no such thing as a practical example when it comes to infinite numbers unless you're like a physicist or a mathematician.
Oh, that's exactly why we need metaphors for it, because there isn't one, so you gotta come up with ways to think about it.
I have never encountered infinity in my life.
You've encountered the concept.
That is very true. The only time it would be helpful for me to have a 100% clear understanding of infinity is when I get into an argument with somebody and I say, hey, well, is when I say there's an infinite number of reasons I blah, 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 and they say, infinite, actually, blah, 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 and I'm like, well, all right.
Well, isn't there a point with which finite numbers cross into the realm of absurdity to the point where it may as well be infinite?
Yeah, and if my subscriber numbers ever get there, maybe I'll revisit this question. But for now, I don't
I'll hold you to that. When you cross the 23 quintillion subscriber points, yeah. I will hold you to that. Alright, so I guess I'm taking little Chad now.
You're on the second floor.
No, I'm on Caves 2, but Chad followed me.
Yeah.
Nick, there's a solution. The guy that was in the last room moves to the first room. The first room is now empty. No, the first room is now being occupied by me. Which is why the question's kind of bullshit, because, like, that whole law of thermodynamics thing about closed systems, like, you've introduced a new element to a closed system. Although the set of infinity isn't necessarily a closed system, so maybe this question is just flawed to begin with. Right?
I think I remember this one from Final Jeopardy last night.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
People are asking, like, why is there no YouTube video? I made a YouTube video for it and posted it. I think YouTube's just having some processing issues today. There was a period, sorry to completely intentionally derail this subject.
That's totally fine. I can tell you don't want to talk about it.
There was I like posted a Prison Architect episode, and I'm like, I'm gonna look at the comments. And there were like 6 comments, and I replied to some of them. And I was like, an hour later, I finished recording a video, and I'm like, I'm gonna look at the comments. And it was still only the same 6 comments. But YouTube told me there were like 90 on the episode, but it wouldn't actually load them, and I'm like, oh, gonna be one of those days.
Smoked him.
Yeah, pretty much. I got smoked.
YouTube's for me, it's actually just completely stopped telling me about new comments. The little question thing that shows up in the top right corner with the little pointer and the number doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
So I click on it, it tells me there's comments, and I go and look at them and read them, but like it doesn't tell me they're there, so.
I don't know if they go to your Google Plus page or something. Like, someone told me I have 7,000 followers on Google Plus. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Oh, it means you got a little check mark next to your name.
It does. I'm verified on YouTube.
I'm so jealous of you for that, by the way.
It happened, like, unintentionally by accident. There was no application process. Just people
I know.
got me excited. They said, "NL, you're verified," and I was like, "Oh snap! Finally, Twitter recognizes." Yeah, because there's some prestige in having a verified Twitter account. And then they're like, "No, you got the check mark next to your name," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't see it." And they're like, "Oh, on YouTube." Which is actually good if people knew that it existed, because people that tried to impersonate you, you know, they would just be like, "Hey, you don't have the check mark." But a lot of people don't even know that verified YouTube accounts exist.
It's really fickle, too. Like, I don't think there's a lot of metrics required to get the verified on YouTube. I think it's like 1,000 Google Plus followers and a reasonably large following on YouTube.
I believe that's correct, yeah.
Not really much in the way of actual numbers aside from that. So, like, I don't know why. I guess I could be eligible, too, but I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's no application process. It just kind of happens. I think, anyway. Mine just kind of happens.
Make it happen. Me and the captain need to make it happen.
Is that like a Captain Morgan thing?
It's a Captain Crunch thing. But those might be two of the same people, honestly.
I really would have expected it to be Captain Morgan.
If Captain Crunch and Captain Morgan are like day and night versions of the same dude, I would believe that. You wake up, you know, feeling like P. Diddy, and you go have a bowl of Captain Crunch, and then you drink some rum later.
Real talk, because I don't know the actual ranking system in the Navy. Isn't Captain Crunch like? He's got more of an admiral hat, doesn't he?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure I know enough. You might want to like get Josh in on this. I feel like he'd know.
Enigmatic Noise, thank you for the subscription, by the way. And yes, I recognize the irony in Nick asking me an intellectual question, and then I ask a question about the military rank of a cereal mascot. Trust me, the irony is not lost on me.
It's lost on me, and that's okay.
Yeah, but if you lost an infinite amount of irony, would there still be enough irony? Would there still be enough irony left for Alanis Morissette to write a song about, or would it all be gone?
Those are just unfortunate, not ironic.
It's true. He's right.
It's like rain on your wedding day. Unfortunate. It's like 10,000 spoons. All you need is a knife. Very unfortunate.
I mean,
you get the idea.
Like, where are you that you had 10,000 spoons? Like, that's the part of the song that just kind of pushes
the
into
spoon factory.
Well, then why'd you go to the spoon factory if you need a knife? Also, what do you need a knife for at the spoon factory?
You want to eat a steak.
Oh, what do you?
Because the spoon factory finally opened up another location.
So I'm assuming that you brought your own steak to the spoon factory then.
No, you had catering bring it.
Okay, you are the reason that the steak ended up at the spoon factory.
I mean, honestly, aren't we all the reason that the steak ends up anywhere in the end of the day?
I don't know what to say. Finach! Up, down to the side, welcome to the Lion Pride, and hey, congrats on your sale of your company, Mohango.
If you ever need a steak at your spoon factory, let me know. I could cater for you.
It's real weird, Nick.
I won't bring any knives, though.
Where are you going with that?
It sounds like a weird innuendo now, doesn't it?
Well, due to the way you very deliberately phrased it, yes, it does.
Eating steak at the spoon factory,
I'm just trying to... I think there's a problem if we can't fabricate one plausible situation in which you would have 10,000 spoons but need a knife. Because for there to be 10,000 spoons is you've got to be in, like, a spoon factory. You got it exactly right. Or you got to be at, like, a spoon collector's house. And then if you're at the spoon factory, why don't you just leave? Like, why do you need a knife? Oh, I brought some...
The steak goes bad if you leave.
Don't bring a steak. Bring some freaking sorbet or something like that.
How are you going to get proper iron out of the sorbet?
You go to the freaking
You'll be
doctor.
iron deficient.
If you need to have, like, one steak the same way that, like, someone who has diabetes would need to, like, rigorously check their blood sugar, then you have a medically dangerous iron deficiency, and you gotta, like, get supplements for that, man. You can't blame that shit on the spoon factory.
But you also can't necessarily expect to have this all thought out before you get involved in opening a new location for the spoon factory.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's a lot of variables for one person to have to take in.
No, it is not.
Let alone order the catering.
If you can't handle being away from iron for, like, more than a few hours, or not even iron, but, like...
Mike Chang can.
Mike Chang absolutely can, because his body is a well-oiled machine.
I mean, he can't stay away from pumping iron.
Oh, I see.
That's the joke there.
That's a movie. Wordo42. Thank you for the subscription as well.
Classic Wordo.
NL looks like he doesn't know he can fly. I don't know what about my face told you that, but you were absolutely fucking correct. I did forget that I could fly. Thank you.
NL looks like he doesn't know he can fly. I think that about you a lot, actually.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong.
I died.
I thought your run was going pretty well.
It was, and then I walked through about 17 rooms full of spider webs and angry spikes.
Where are you at on your run? Like, where were you?
The... fucking forgot the name of it. Before Mom Boss.
Necropolis XL.
Yeah, Necropolis.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright, I've restarted already. I'll be caught up in no time.
Oh, no keys? Really?
Nick, in the Navy, 06 is a captain, and 07 to 010 are admirals. Admirals have stripes in the lower part of their sleeves to denote their rank. Yeah, we're talking about the hat, though. Are you using the sleeves of Captain Crunch?
Are his sleeves visible? Like his collar is.
Yeah, no, they're probably visible. I'm pretty sure they're visible.
Yeah?
But I don't know enough about this ranking system to even look at the sleeves. I was just looking at the hat and the fringes.
Can you wear that hat if you're just... I mean, yeah, I guess if there's no admiral on your ship.
Wear it out?
Like, you could wear
Can
that...
you wear it to dinner?
Absolutely, yeah.
Would that be disrespectful? What if you're going to the Spoon Factory for dinner?
I don't even want to talk about this Spoon Factory bullshit.
Tears down. Get fucked, Tears.
There's a PhD on the run, Nick. You should pick it up.
I think Captain Crunch stole his hat from whom?
Probably an admiral, apparently.
Are there other admiral captain... Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. Are there other admirals in the cereal business?
Well, there's counts.
Cereal Con?
What?
The annual convention of the cereal mascots where they all get together and swap trade secrets.
I guarantee there is, like, not what you described because they're fictional characters, but I guarantee there is, like, an
industry cereal meeting.
For people that make cereal, probably, and perhaps, like, serious enthusiasts of the product.
Would that not be the most badass thing ever, though, if everyone there was a mascot?
No, that would be fucking horrifying. That would mean vampires are real. You know, there's human bears, basically, that can freaking... Oh, well then that would be the worst time of all. Why don't
We'd all be dressed up in crazy suits. It would be like a freaking carnival.
No,
party.
It would be like a shitty Disney World.
Shitty Disney World? What if you think Disney World's kind of shitty by itself?
Then why would you want to go to a worse version of it?
Because it's objectively better since it has way more cereal.
What do you got? I got my picture taken with Sugar Bear. It was $100.
Sugar Bear.
I don't get it, man.
There's also a frog with a sweet cap.
Yeah, what does he represent? Is that Crave?
And a bee. No, he's the Smacks. Sugar Smacks.
Smacks?
Smacks you in the face with sugar. $1 donation from Wear Underpants. I never wear any socks while brushing my teeth. Are you envious? No, I guess I get really cold feet, so honestly I need my socks to be warm when I walk in the bathroom. But thank you for the $1 donation. Captain Crunch stole it from Admiral Crunch. It's been figured out. Solution is pretty obvious now that I think about it.
I don't disagree.
I think you should get aboard the Super Metroid hype train. I really want to see you play Super Metroid.
Super Metroid is a game that I have a great amount of respect for. I've never beaten it, but it's one of the games I think I've played the most yet not beaten.
I'd pay $20 to stream it.
Why, though?
I like watching people play it for the first time, like, seriously. It's really fun.
I'm not going to, but I respect your desire for it to happen.
Chat would pay you $20 to stream it too. I guarantee it.
That's not really how I want to, run my quote-unquote business / life.
It doesn't matter what you think.
People would pay me like $100 to stream games that I hate, and,
Yeah, you don't have to hate this one. It's good.
I think you're missing the point.
Yeah,
there's value for me in, I guess I'll get the other Eternal Heart, but there's value for me in playing whatever I want to play and not being beholden to basically some kind of weird but also beneficial ransom.
But is it really a ransom when you're not being held hostage?
Well, I am being held hostage because you paid me the money to play.
Being held hostage is against your will. You don't want to play that game. This game's good.
I don't want to play that game. Just because the game's good doesn't mean I don't want to play it, People are always like, play this game, play that game. The entertainment is a lot better if there's actual, like, genuine impetus to play it. Not, beyond, hey, I'll give you, like, financial compensation for it. Then you're just doing a freaking, like, a contract job or something.
Yeah, I want you to do contract work playing Super Metroid for the internet.
Shit, dude, you could pay me to read, like, War and Peace. Apparently it's a really good book.
War and who?
I would probably say I value my free time more than that right now. 2 Fat Slugs, thank you for the subscription, by the way.
Somebody asked when Rebirth comes out. That's November 4th.
It's correct. It's one of those weird situations where it's, like, under a month away, but it was, like, yesterday that it became under 4 weeks away, if that makes sense. Just due to the way the days of the week line up.
Yeah. I didn't actually understand for a second.
It's soon. It's soon. Please, Mass Game for me, just fuck off forever.
I got my Wii U Pro controller in the mail, and I tried playing around with it for a minute. It feels really nice. I think it might be one of the better controllers available.
Wii U controller's good, man. Or Wii U Pro controller, I should say. Yeah. It's
like a slightly wider version of the 360 controller with a fantastic D-pad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a little like, oh, no, I'm thinking of the Wii Pro controller. Yeah, but the Wii U controller was totally fine. I like it.
Yeah, the Wii one was not great. It had like this weird octagon thing around the analog sticks, and they click everywhere.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that.
Do those clicks all the time. What's up, Kate?
The D-pad's super sharp. Hey, Kate.
Sorry, what? Yeah. I would love some gyoza.
Oh,
yeah,
gyoza's great.
Thank you. Yeah, the Wii one is also like super light.
Yeah, it's a little D-pad, a little less NES controller style deal. This is more like a significant thing.
Yeah. You get it for Bayonetta 2.
I got it for Bayonetta 2, but I also got it for Monster Hunter because I've heard that's a lot of fun.
Right, yeah.
So now I have Monster Hunter. And also I got Zombie U, so I've got a few Wii U games now.
Why'd you get Zombie U?
Because it was $10, and it looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
I got Guppy's Paw, too, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I got that on my run, too.
Oh, Spirit of the Night! Fuck yes.
We're on the same seed now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
I did.
It. Should I take the nail for another heart? I think I should.
Doesn't give you 2 spirit hearts, remember.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm just gonna use it now and put it back.
Great,
That's probably
Kate,
a bad
mate.
deal.
It could be good.
For the gamepads of the Pro Controller, in my opinion.
Doesn't Bayonetta come out in, like, a week or something?
Yeah, it's like another week, I think.
I saw some reviewers talking about installing it. Apparently, it takes up, like, over 50% of the default space that comes on the Wii U. It's like 17.5 gigs or something.
Oh, god damn it. I haven't even thought about that whole thing.
It doesn't really matter if you get a disc copy, but if you're gonna download it.
Oh, I thought it installed off the disc. My bad. All right, never mind.
Yeah, if you get a disc copy, it's fine. But if you're downloading it off like the eShop,
I thought it was like PS4 games. Were like, oh, you just got this freaking awesome game. Well, you have to wait a half an hour before you can play it, and it takes up half your hard drive.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating in like 5 directions.
I was gonna say, I have the digital copies. I don't think I've bought a PS4 retail disc since the console launched, and I have not even had a warning that's like, you know, you're using too much space.
I have no keys. Damn it. Well, with the Wii U, it would have been an issue pretty quickly, considering it doesn't have a huge hard drive, if I remember.
I think it's like 25 gigs.
That's weird. That's like, you can get $10 gets you a better flash drive than that.
I'm not totally sure.
You get a 32 gig flash drive probably for under $20. And they couldn't see to put a bigger one than that in there.
I don't know.
That's some stupid bullshit, says
Well, maybe they can sell like the Wii U Pro Edition with like a 50 gig hard drive in 2 years, like the 360 did.
In 2 years, 50 gigs.
I don't even know what the other next-gen consoles have as like their
it's
size.
like 500, I think.
500?
gigs. Either 250 or 500, somewhere around there. It's a substantial hard drive comparatively.
It's also hard to tell sometimes on the eShop because at least on 3DS it still uses like blocks. And it's like
don't use blocks.
Make
Nobody
more blocks of
likes
memory. I'm like, what are you talking about? Make more blocks. You think I'm a freaking Lego factory? You make more blocks because I need to store stuff there. I utilize the blocks.
Give them to me.
Blocks can neither be created nor destroyed. They can only be transformed.
What about blocks that matter?
That's a pretty decent game with a really great soundtrack.
It's just amazing to me that they still keep storage that low, considering now you can buy a 6 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
For under $300.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't expect people to download games.
Ever? At all?
I don't know, man. I don't work at the company. We're just throwing up straw men in like 8 different directions here.
You never worked at any of the companies we
Tweet Reggie about it instead of... It's not fair to the... I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, and we gave them a lot of shit earlier this year for a number of different reasons. But it feels really unfair to be like, wow, these guys are really stupid, blah, 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 and then just like, you know... Let me posit a reason for how stupid they are. You gotta give them a chance to defend themselves. Well, I did just finish praising
their lovely controller, so I think you get a little good with the bad.
Yeah.
Also, I got 3 tears down pills out of a mom's pill bottle thing.
Yeah, that's really bad. There's a PhD on that run though, Nick.
Yeah, I wish I had it.
Might be able to get
Maybe things would be different. That was the reward I got for fighting that boss, so I went down a floor.
I don't know if this is a winning run. Could be. Had really bad luck with Deals with the Devil.
When you see people say GCN referring to the GameCube, does that just strike you as the strangest way to abbreviate that? Or does that seem normal to you?
It seems normal to me, but maybe just because, like, you know, I grew up in that era, so...
I just think, why do we need to say Nintendo at the end? Shouldn't it be NGC, if anything?
I thought it was
why not just GC?
That was to make it like the same amount of letters as the other abbreviations.
N64, NES, SNES. That's 4 letters.
No, from that generation.
Oh. Xbox.
Okay, Nintendo GameCube. That's like 40 letters, man. The abbreviation is the... For Xbox, they use like just XBX.
XB, actually.
I don't think so. I think they use both.
It's the GameCube of Nintendo. I mean, I know what the letters stand for. I would have just been fine saying GC. Honestly, GameCube was called GC in GameStop nomenclature. We put GameCube on all the shit. It was fine. No N necessary.
You should go take that up with GameSpot's 2003 era editor-in-chief, Greg Kasavin.
Why? What did he say?
Well, you know, he was an editor during that time. He was probably the most relevant person still alive on Earth that maybe could address those concerns.
Not the people who made the system, like Reggie.
Honestly, I don't know. It sounds like you're on a crusade against Nintendo here, man. You should get direct compensation or a direct answer from the company, direct communication from the company before you come to me with stuff like that, because I have no idea.
NGC is what they call it in Japan. I guess we are just weird. I don't know. We're not that weird. Like, honestly, I actually agree that the way they did the PlayStation controller made more sense on the Japanese side, because X is bad, circle is go. So, like, we reversed it because X is, like, affirmative and it's at the bottom. I don't really understand that.
I would be content if we just kind of, like, phased one of them out.
Make it the same on both sides.
Exactly. I have no horse in this race. If you want to stick to the Japanese style, cool. If you want to go for the North American style, easier for me. But, yeah. If you could just make it the same, because I'm tired of playing, like, you know, Dank Souls or something like that, and I get it messed up.
But if you're on, like, a trivia show, and they go, obviously you're going to see an X in front of what you just did. But if you got it right, they might circle it.
Right?
That just makes sense.
I care not.
But we have to reverse that.
You're right. But I can't be as passionate about this discussion as you can.
I just want to understand what went through the minds of the people that actively made that decision. Why we needed to reverse that idea. This doesn't work in my mind.
All right, yeah.
I thought X gives it to you. That's also true.
I really don't know.
But where X gives it to you, X also taketh away.
Sure, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Nobody's said anything about circle yet.
I think it's just kind of because, like, the bottom button is the default button.
So why don't they just move the circle to the bottom?
Yeah, I think that would have been fine with that, too. Or just keep the controller the same. Actually, you know what? I would not have been fine with them moving.
Yeah, me either. That was a terrible idea.
This is such a weird issue to care about.
It's usability, man. Usability is everything. It's ergonomics.
Yeah, you know. because I think that was the reason that the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 were not good selling consoles.
Wait, that's not my criticism at all.
You said usability is everything. There's, you know, hundreds of millions of people bought these consoles.
I hope everyone gets that I'm saying all this in a very lighthearted manner, and I'm not actually that serious or that dedicated to this argument.
You're cluing me in, because on like an intellectual level I know, but on an emotional level, I keep getting sucked in by this like extra.
Well, that's the whole point. I want to make you emotionally upset about the thing because we want to have a passionate argument.
But I'm not upset about the thing. I'm upset that you're invested in the discussion about the thing. It's like you've gone the opposite of don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, I hate the game, not the player.
No, it's become hate the player because he's talking a whole bunch of game right now.
Play it loud.
Whose slogan was that?
Nintendo in the early 90s when they made colorful Game Boys.
You know what? Don't play it loud. Play it at a comfortable
volume.
volume.
Play it at whatever level is good for you, and probably if you're going to play it loud, don't put in earbuds.
No, like, I'm thinking about, you know, people on the bus, you know. Put some headphones in. Then play it however loud you want. Otherwise, play it, like, mostly on mute, please.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever talked about public transport when they said the whole Play It Loud campaign was going to start. It's kind of irresponsible, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, let's find another reason to say fuck you, Nintendo, today, apparently.
We gotta talk about something.
Well, we could just...
I could read another thought experiment. If
I would actually welcome that at this point to save me from the purgatory of this discussion.
Alright, let's see. I haven't vetted any of these other ones aside from...
I think that might be a positive change.
You want to do... what's short here? These are all very long. The twin paradox. This one's super...
Alright, here we go.
The twin paradox is one of the biggest debates regarding Einstein's theory of relativity. In this paradox, we have two identical twins at the start. One twin takes a rocket into space at near the speed of light, while the other remains on Earth and awaits his return.
Right.
From the perspective of Earth, time is moving more slowly on the spacecraft because of its high velocity. If the round trip were to take 5 years at 99.9% the speed of light, 100 years would have passed on Earth. So the Earthbound twin would likely be dead of old age, while his twin brother only aged 5 years.
Okay.
Is there a question here? That's the end.
That's not a paradox. That's just what would happen.
That's just what happens. I told you I didn't vet these things.
What is this, like a .angelfire link or something, Nick?
It's not. It's on listverse.com, so maybe that was where I fell short.
You can just write, like, whatever you want on Listverse, right?
I don't know. It looks professional. There's videos. There's actually a video for this very paradox.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how it's a paradox. It's just an assertion.
Sure, yeah.
Chad, what do you make of this whole thing?
Hey, here's a thought experiment. This is called the 2 plus 2 paradox. 2 plus 2 is 4. What do you think about that?
I think it's bullshit and it's wrong. Let's argue.
No. No.
So, time dilation?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know, it's got a video behind it. It's got to be real.
Yeah, that's, videos are really hard to make in this day and age. You need, expensive equipment.
You need a production staff. You need to be credited on that, that site that credits you for work that you do online.
Yeah, you need to have, SAG credentials.
Yeah, I mean, that'll happen if you wait long enough, too, but...
I'm trying to get the... Here we go. Joker, Polaroid, not rusted key. No, we need Polaroid and Goat Hoof. I kind of wanted Liberty Cap, but I can live with this. Not Emperor. We want the Joker card, but not rusted key.
Agresta says, okay, Nick, how about this? Would you accept a life as a successful artist making 4 times your current annual pay if it meant that your art was considered offensive by one of the world's major religions, making you unwelcome in many countries and attracting unwelcome, often hostile attention from people in your own country?
Wow.
Hey, that's a thing I can actually talk about at the end of it, instead of just say, oh, that's a thing, okay, bye. Yeah, I would do that.
There you go. No discussion necessary.
I don't really like people enough in the large scale that I would be that worried about. I stay inside, I mean, like, people aren't going to really be attacking me that much.
You just get, like, a Shredder-style suit of armor with, like, spikes on the shoulders. And then
oh, shit, then you're eccentric, too. Even better.
You'd be like the next.
Keep away from me. I'll
the
shred
next
you.
fucking Phil Spector or something.
Just call me Spectre.
That's pretty good.
That's my artist name, just Spectre.
Spectre.
TM.
Yeah. You could make
Spectre TM, actually.
your name could just be the trademark symbol. It would be like a elegant treatise on the state of property ownership in the intellectual era.
No, that's why I like Spectre TM, because it's like, here's an ethereal concept, but also we've trademarked it.
All right, yeah.
It's like a call sign to conformity and capitalism.
Wait, though.
Wait.
1 second.
More.
Slugs, thank you for the subscription, by the way. But also, here's an ethereal concept. We trademarked it, but actually we
Ghost
didn't.
Smith, OTI.
But actually we didn't.
What?
That's the message right there.
Oh, because you can't really trademark a ghost.
I'm gonna be flat out, bluntly honest with you. This conversation is killing my brain. Like, I actually can't play Isaac and engage in these completely arbitrary, mental backflips.
This is the world I was born
simultaneously.
to inhabit, is this conversation. This is where my mind hangs out the longest out of everywhere.
Yeah?
Places like this, yeah. It's frightening.
That's
isn't
wild, man. You should be like a philosopher or something.
It? Should be a velociraptor.
What are you doing making YouTube videos? You should be, you should be in Philosophy 101 right now.
I went to that. It was okay. I like philosophy and technology class in college. That was kind of fun.
You gotta play some more metagame, man.
Wasn't he in Twisted Metal? In Twisted Metal, yeah, he was. Spectre was a guy.
Yeah, he was the guy who was like a ghost car. He shot missiles or something like that?
They went through walls.
Like, this conversation makes me want to watch Monday Night Football next week. 'Cause I need a palate cleanser for this, like, pseudo-intellectualism from listverse.com. Who I'm starting to guess is maybe not a trusted source in the, thought experiment community. Or maybe they're the progenitors of the whole thought experiment community to begin with. I give them roughly the same amount of credibility.
Oh my god, that's so good. It all wraps into itself like a fucking Mobius strip.
It's a fucking Morpheus strip, aka something I don't want to see.
You don't want to see Morpheus strip?
No.
When he takes off all his clothes, all he's got on is clothes anymore. It's an inception of Morpheus's Morbius strip.
This is some wild shit. I'm never watching Doctor Who.
This is all the things you could learn from Doctor Who, all the things we've talked about.
For some reason, there's just some Doctor Who-ness coming through here that is...
There's some Who-ness. Some Mila Who-ness.
You wish.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna freaking die here, even though I have the wafer. Come on, now. I got mind jammered.
Nick got to do philosophy, and I'm stuck doing a freaking religion class. I'm sorry. They could sometimes overlap a little bit. It was college, though. I mean, you get to pick that stuff for the most part, unless you mean like it got filled up, which does happen all the time.
Does that happen at, like, college? You, like,
Yeah,
I wanna be a doctor. Well...
No, not that. Electives.
The classes are full, so you have to actually be a gym teacher.
Actually, that has happened to me as well. I've had classes for my major that were taken up by people that were more senior than me, and so I just couldn't take those classes that semester. So that's
fucked
kind of
up, man. That's like an academic grievance.
Yeah, I mean, I had no power at that school, so I didn't really know what to do about it. I didn't even have like a counselor or like a I can't remember the word that we use for it now. But yeah, the person that was supposed to guide me through my experience in college was like someone that was in my barely even in my department. Actually, it was somebody in like the pottery department, and I wasn't going for...
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Your school had a faculty of pottery.
My college. It was an art school.
Okay. All right.
But I wasn't going for a fine arts degree. It was a Bachelor of Science. I was there for graphic design and advertising.
Okay. I was confused momentarily.
Yeah, I did not need to have that person representing me in that department. And then when I actually went to have a meeting with her about how I could get a real person that was in my department, she didn't show up. I made an appointment and she didn't show up. And then we made another appointment and I drove 40 minutes and she didn't show up again. And then I just stopped trying and just didn't have one.
Jesus.
That was my college experience. Eventually, somebody in the graphic design department took pity on me and helped me put together a schedule, but that was like the 3rd year I was there.
That's good. That's fucking wild,
College
man.
is a wild place, right? Like, everybody has weird experiences in college. Mine were just stupid academic ones.
I don't even think our college has, like, or not the college that I go to, because I don't go to college, but the university that I went to, that didn't make any sense. I don't even think it has.
It melted your poor brain, I'm sorry.
I don't think it has an art program anymore, actually.
They don't all have to.
I think when the recession hit, they were like, well, you know.
Let's cut this whole art thing. Not helping us out. Enigmatic Noise just subscribed. Well, that's a very appropriate name for what we just discussed. Thank you very much for the subscription. I think I meant to say ceramics, not pottery, but, you know, they're kind of a subset of each other.
Is there ceramic work that is not potterying?
Yeah, you can make ceramic stuff, all kinds of things. You can make cups, and you can make art, just sculptures, or whatever.
Oh, ceramics includes the sculpture department.
No, it's the other way around. The sculpture department includes the ceramics department.
Well, what's your title then if you're like the dean of the department of pottery? Ceramics.
I don't know, ask Reggie Fils-Aimé. I don't work there.
He's some creative man.
I know a really short and easy one. You're standing at a lever that switches train tracks. There are 5 guys. Oh, no, this is just the beginning of another thought experiment.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
I don't like this one, but I know this one already. You want me to actually read it?
Please do.
You're standing at a lever that switches train tracks. There are 5 guys working on the track at a distance away, and a train is coming right at them. Okay, so people are about to get hit by a train.
Right.
You can pull the lever, and the train will hit one guy on the other track instead.
Right.
You pull the lever or not. So you have to make a decision between killing 5 people or killing 1 person.
Right.
But you intercede versus just letting it happen. So you actively cause the death of 1 person.
I feel like this is easier said than done, but I like to think that I would pull the lever.
So if you didn't pull the lever, you would have been basically just an unfortunate bystander. But by you pulling the lever, you now become an active homicide suspect.
Okay, yeah. But you do also have to keep in mind, I think that's a little bit unfair. I think you have to keep in mind that if you have knowledge of this situation and you don't pull the lever, that makes you liable for criminal negligence causing death. The same way that you might be knowledgeable or liable for manslaughter, maybe, if you pull the lever.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's 2 sides to it.
You're not totally innocent if you don't pull the lever. You're indirectly, I wouldn't say responsible, but you've contributed to the deaths of some other people. I think you could be persecuted the other way as well.
But that's why it's a thought experiment, because like you see where your reaction goes, and mine is immediately to like litigation, oddly enough, whereas I think a lot of people have a knee-jerk emotional response and go, well, I could save the life of 4 people versus 1 person dying.
Yeah.
You know? So it's an interesting one. It's actually sort of a permutation of another one that involves, like, would you actively kick a person off a train versus stopping the train from getting hit into people? It's just like a different wording of the same thing. But it leads to another one that I don't actually want to get into.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Who the fuck can't hear a train coming? Well, it doesn't matter if they can hear the train coming. Maybe
you can't use the loopholes, Chad. The loopholes, they completely undermine the whole point of the thought experiment.
Maybe they're all deaf. You know? There's plenty of reasons, and it doesn't matter anyway. It could be a bunch of elderly people that can't get out of their truck, and they're stuck on the tracks, and they're about to get hit, if you need a way to get out of that.
There's no loophole. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a train hurtling down here. If you don't pull the lever, all 5 people on the train are going to die, or they're going to get hit or whatever. If you pull the lever, this one dude over here is going to die. If you do nothing, then, you know, things will just proceed as normal. Well, what if I could send an emergency call to... Oh, too late. They're fucking dead. Way to go. Your decision was made for you, okay?
Well, that actually is also telling about your reaction, too, though.
Yeah, you're trying to... You'll find whatever way you can to slide yourself out of a situation.
You try to mitigate the problem in an unhelpful way, and thereby got people killed. Instead of taking action.
Exactly, yeah. So that people come up with like all these elaborate ways to like not do their homework. Like check out the act of deception I'm gonna pull on my teacher here. It's freaking like it's math homework. It'll take you like 45 minutes. Just do it. It took you like an hour and a half to pretend to be fucking Al Pacino here.
But it's an act of empowerment, though. Like, if you find a way to get out of your homework versus doing it, you've actively subverted it, and you get to feel like you were the one responsible for getting out of it. But if you do it, you submit it.
Shit, dude.
You see where the difference is?
I mean, yes. That's dumb, though.
Yeah, but it's psychological. It's not about it being smart or dumb. It's just the way minds work.
I had a contract with my sister when I was younger that we both signed that says no loopholes. So what are the good lawyers going to do about that? Yeah, see? What about the conductor?
What about the conductor? He doesn't play an active role. Maybe he had a heart attack.
Yeah,
maybe that's why the train can't stop.
I don't even want to dignify that with an explanation, but let's just assume that he's become incapacitated.
And if you bring up the kill switch, so help me.
Well, nowadays in a modern locomotive, they can be remotely disabled from the station headquarters.
That's not even what I meant. Like, they're supposed to hold down a button as long as they're going.
Shit, dude,
so if they become incapacitated, it stops.
That would give you some, like, wicked arthritis.
Maybe it's a pedal or something. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of like a car now. It doesn't sound so bad. If you find out how to get out of doing homework, you're smarter than if you do your homework. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why, like, I always want my, like, the people designing my buildings to be people who found ways to get out of doing their engineering homework. How hard could it be? Well, I didn't actually...
Think of all they learned.
I didn't actually do any of my homework. You know, so I don't know how to, like, stress test materials or anything like that, or, you know, how to load balance, but I was really good at, like, forging my mom's signature, so...
They're fantastic at the art of deception now.
Yeah, if you're going to school for, like, freaking subversion or something, you're going to the CIA, maybe, I don't know.
You want to become a spy, you want to do some good espionage.
Well, if you want to become a spy, you... Well,
don't do your spy homework.
What doing homework, or avoiding doing your homework teaches you is not to be smart, it teaches you how to get out of doing something that somebody else wants them to do. Which is great if you end up working in, like, an office job, you know, it's the Costanza phenomenon, where you just look a little annoyed all the time, and then nobody will ever bother you. That's a valuable skill.
Chad, do you think I should submit the spy paradox to Listverse? How to get out of doing all things, become a spy, and don't do your spy homework.
My advice is do your work.
Or die trying. Don't get hit by a train.
How's your run going, Nick?
My third run is going okay.
Where are you at?
Caves 2. It's gonna be over now because I can tell you're trying to move us forward.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky and won on that one. In any case,
it became Guppy too, right?
No, I did get Guppy's paw really early, but that's it. I had the wafer, and that's and I got Mom's knife at the end.
Sweet.
Wafer is really good. In any case, we'll be back to play some Vertiginous Golf very soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you momentarily.
See you soon.
What if on the track with the 5 people, there's also the death snail coming after you?
Yes. And then the train hits the death snail, killing everyone on board.
Somebody in chat was like, my dad, I posed the question to him about the snail, and he said, can I get, like, face-altering surgery to trick the snail? Like, damn, dude, this is getting out of control.
Runs real deep. The art of deception will help the builders to con you into employing them.
Yeah, but then what happens if the building gets knocked down?
You wash your hands of it and walk away.
That's not how it works. You lose your P-eng and get fucking disbarred.
You get it. You have to take the bar to become an engineer.
Well, you have to have your P-eng.
I don't know if that's a joke.
That's not a joke. You gotta have your degree in engineering, man. And like, if you if you're found like liable for a mistake that like could have killed people or caused serious injury, you can lose your license to your certification, basically.
Lazy Geniuses asked what headphones we use.
I have a SteelSeries Siberia V2 headset.
And I have a Plantronics Gamecom 380.
Nick.
Yeah, what do we do with the beginning of this game? Is this happening to you as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk inside of the magic shop.
I can't do anything. Oh, there it is.
Multiplayer.
Wait. What the hell?
Play online.
I'm stuck looking at the sky.
You have your controller plugged in or joy key or something?
Yeah, but it shouldn't play a factor. Let's... Can't look down. Okay, I'm restarting it.
Dark holes?
I play some Dark Holes with you.
We probably should have vetted this, but
Told you, man.
Kate was using my Steam library until like 3 o'clock on the nose. You let me know when you're ready to get invited to something.
Oh, I can look down now.
Was it joy key?
No, game is just broken the first time I opened it.
All right, I've created a game.
Position, fit.
Maximum players 2. No weapons. Let's say no weapons allowed right now.
Yeah, let's just play golf.
I agree. Please
Did you
wait.
change your game title?
Yeah. All right,
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna invite you. So I think I can't invite you.
It doesn't lock the mouse cursor.
Are you online on Steam? Yes.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna take the overlay off when the ads are done, you dongos. Waiting for players. Nick, just go to the server browser.
I found it.
All right, you found the game.
I think so.
All right, are you inside of my... Hey, you're sitting in the chair.
Am I? No,
Yeah.
you're sitting in the chair. I'm just standing next to you.
No, you're not sitting in the chair. Or I'm sitting in the chair. No, wait, you're sitting in the chair. I'm very confused, Nick.
You're sitting in the chair. I'm standing.
That's not what I see. This is incredibly horrifying, by the way. Your unblinking face.
I don't actually blink IRL either.
Please seat yourself. All right.
Go seat yourself.
Nick, how did you sit down?
I didn't. I'm standing right now. I'm walking around. I'm not kidding either. I really am standing.
You're right. It took over my mouse pointer or something. There we go. Chat, how do you sit down? Please seat yourself. Oh, it's this Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it.
Here we go. Nick, we're getting teleported into the future.
We're getting smashed with electricity in the face.
Ryab, I'm scared. Simply
Holy Ryab.
get the ball to the hole in as few shots as possible.
I understand the concept of golf generally.
All right, but you see this?
There's the hole.
Oh my god.
What's going on over there?
This
Why
looks
is
pretty
this so complex?
This looks pretty intense for hole 1, man.
This is terrifying. I just wanted like a nice putting green.
What is this? A par
So
fucking
that we can
infinity? All right, good luck, Nick. You go first.
That's the first hole?
You only got 1 second. Here you go.
It says you're first.
No, you're first.
It's showing your name under the putter. You're going.
All right, I didn't do so hot. Oh, I get to keep going?
Maybe you do all your turns in one go. We don't take turns.
That hardly seems fair.
I like these little hummingbirds. They're pretty cool.
Oh, you can steer your ball in midair.
Why?
I don't know. It's
I don't get to watch either.
You don't get to see me doing what I'm doing.
I just see the putter at the beginning of the course. That's it.
Okay, it's all right. It's got a little like
Wait a
Marble
minute.
Madness type stuff going on to it.
It wanted me to use my controller this whole time. That's why.
Yeah, I was asking about your whole joy-to-key setup, man.
No, I was trying to use my keyboard. What?
Okay.
We both play simultaneously.
Yeah.
How do I steer?
Like in midair?
I went up the ramp and then I just fell back down.
You probably didn't have enough power.
More power. Ooh, ooh.
Is that was Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah.
All right, I'm into it now. I get it. I sank the ball.
I don't.
Now I can use my binoculars to look at you, Nick.
I don't get it at all.
I need to go low here, I think. Which I don't know.
My
if I
ball
can
just
do.
keeps shooting to the right side of the course and falling off.
Nick, you need to not do that. All right, I'm watching you here.
Why is it pulling?
You got like join a key on or something, man.
No, I turned it off, man.
Are you holding D after you shoot or
I'm not holding
space?
anything. I'm not touching anything either.
There you go. You got it. Maybe you sliced it a little bit. All right, here comes Rockley Smile. Shot number 10. It has landed on the conveyor belt.
Why are there freaking Persian rugs on everything?
It's the Victorian era, man. This is what it looked like. All right, he's landed inside the Devil's Fuck box.
Oh, I want to get in the devil's fuck box.
This conveyor belt pulled you back a little bit.
Hey, $1.69 donation from In Development. That was actually going to be my YouTube channel for a while.
Really?
Yeah. And hey, Nick, you're a cool guy. NL's Fanny and kick NL's Fanny in Cannon Brawl today. That punk is too damn confident. Love Indy.
Did you know that in England, fanny means vagina?
I think I did know that actually. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, can we restart now that I know how to play?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
That's all right. You're only 6 strokes behind. Oh, God.
That's all.
Here we go. Please wait. Press B to start the hole.
Am I still in the devil's fuck box, or am I out?
You got to click the arrow that lets you go forward.
Done.
Hey, the unholy cannoli. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I wish
You
I
like cannolis?
wish I'd done a little bit more, you know, looking to see where the heck the hole is here. I'm gonna try this way. I'm
I think
waiting.
cannolis have too much sweet most of the time when I eat them.
You still watching the whole intro, Nick?
Yeah,
All right.
it's very excessive.
That's all right. I'll wait. Here we go. Where are you gonna go on your shot?
Okay, fine. No, what? Like, why is there a hole right there? Can I not go to that?
Well, go to it. See what happens. We're all on the same page here, Nick.
I just want the answers right away.
We're all figuring it out for ourselves as we go here.
This is weird.
Look, this is unusual. Oh, bad start. Oh, hey, we're on the same boat here.
I wouldn't say we're on a boat.
Did you land on the target? What happened?
No, I didn't land on the target.
I wonder what happens if you land on the target.
I landed kind of near it.
Are you
I can
gonna-
land on it right now if you want.
Yeah, give it a go. See what happens.
No, I missed. Are you the hummingbird?
No, I'm the ball. I think the hummingbird is like the influence that you put on your ball after you shoot it.
Oh,
Maybe.
that was too far.
You think we can
Where
make
am I
it?
going? I don't even know.
Oh, that's not gonna work. I thought it was pretty sweet at the time. This looks like my fever dream. Oh, you're not totally wrong. Are you gonna try to land on that area over there? Because that seems scary to me.
I think I can do it. I can't do it.
Can you angle upwards?
Nope, I just thought I could. So each shots or each area is going to take me like 70 strokes.
Ooh. Your ball has a rocket on the top. How do we activate this rocket, chat?
Right analog stick.
You're being
I mean,
facetious,
there's-
I assume.
That looks like a hole right there. But there's no, the hole's not there. Free stroke hole. That's what it says. You want me to stroke your hole?
How'd you get back over there, buddy?
Steampunk's a wild time. It's all the ether they did, I think.
I'm a
Where am I
steampunk.
Going.
Okay. I got it now. This game is fucking ridiculous. Well, you're not totally wrong thus far. What happens if you get in this hole, Nick?
Oh, wait, there's a hole over here.
It's
Wait, the free stroke hole doesn't do shit, man.
Oh.
It's just a waste of everyone's time, including mine.
What's the other hole you got into then? That one right there?
Yeah, I figured it out.
I thought that was like a wall or something.
Nope. It just looks like a wall until you get close, and then you can go into it.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna do Plinko now.
Oh, no. Okay, I think I've gotten it a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Get away from me, hummingbird.
What are you shooting for? Oh, there's the hole.
Yeah. Did you not get in?
No.
Oh, there you
I
are.
don't even know where I was. Oh, I like that tink sound every time it hits the triangle. Tink, tink. You can bounce it off your club.
Yeah, okay. I
Tink,
got
tink.
it.
You've hold an 18.
Yeah. That was not very good.
Tink, tink. Watch me get further away.
Remember that time we played Kirby Golf on stream? I think that's
I
like...
was way better at that than this.
I think that's where I am right now. It's just like, huh?
Tink, tink. There's little whirly discs just for no reason, just to mess with you.
Well, yeah, if you land there, it Fs you up, right?
Yeah.
All right, Nick. You did it.
24.
All right. Hit the arrow,
Yep.
and then I think we should both watch the course overview.
I tried to watch it. You got mad at me.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it, so it felt unfair. All right, so there's a little mound here. You go over the mound, you land on that thing. It comes down. There's
Stroke
another
the hole.
mound. Go around that.
Find the mound, stroke the hole.
Hit on the left side. Land in that par 3. Hey, easy.
This does look easier than the last course, actually.
Oh, but then there's like 4.
Wait. There's like an apartment complex we have to stroke
All
through.
right, what the heck, man? I thought there was just like a little hole there we had to deal with.
Bullshit jetpack world. All right, whatever. Let's hit the ball, see what happens.
Oh, no! Oh, it's okay. I'm all right.
I went off the world, but then I landed somewhere.
I'm right here with you, man.
Oh.
Are you going to try to ricochet off this thing?
Hell yeah. I'm not going to try. I'm going to do it. Camera would be helpful if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
my ball.
Free stroke, man.
I'm going to have a stroke pretty soon. Come on now.
Oh, it's closed now. Okay, how are we going to do this bad boy? Seems kind
Do it live.
No, that went off the edge. Is a hole-in-one possible in this bullshit game? Look, I don't know if the game is bullshit. We might just be playing it wrong. It's very wild thus far.
No. Hole-in-one's not possible in this bullshit game.
Ooh! Oh, there's another free stroke hole. Don't
Hey, Dithy.
don't listen to the
Don't
words
what?
that I say.
Like stroke hole.
Where am I? I'm not supposed to land in this, right? That's an X. Where's the exit?
Where am I going?
With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. What is...
Oh, I found the apartment complex.
How did you
gotta
get up
drive
there?
through. I went through some kind of weird puller, and then I went up a ramp.
Alrighty.
Sometimes steampunk kind of looks like weird science from the 60s, too.
Is this a weird puller? Okie dokie.
Just ask it. Are you a weird puller? Oh, I was supposed to go over there. There's another area.
Nick, I need to know, man.
I don't know if I can help you. Nothing makes sense. I can't describe anything. Thanks very much to Lauda for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry. Let's raise some rock yahas. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. If I tried...
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't-
I got up.
Yeah, you're up. I see you there. Good luck with the next part, because I'm, like, screwed.
Yeah, it's tricky.
You gotta hit that ramp, or just... Yeah, you missed the ramp, so you're F2.
Oh, it's that ramp. Okay.
Oh, yes, I got on the conveyor belt. I see the hole. I'm in striking range.
Do you think we do better at real golf than this?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I do.
I've real golfed a couple of times. I'm real bad at it.
I hold in 21.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm the world's greatest. I hold in 17. This is
I kind of want to just start over and play this from the beginning with any semblance of order of understanding.
I kind of like that it's absurd. Okay. This one's called convoluted.
Convoluted.
You land on the Persian rugs. They take you down, down, baby. And you keep going down. There's a fan there. Then you get teleported to the nether realm, at which point you shoot over the Sarlacc pit. Got to make sure to get on that elevator.
What did that tube mean?
That elevator takes you up to the green, where it's just a simple 4-corner, 6 half-pipe situation when you get to the end.
All right, welcome to Convoluted. Enjoy your stay in hell. I win.
Where are you going, Nick?
I already won.
No, but where are you going, though?
I went through all of the obstacles in one move.
Yeah, but I think you went the wrong way.
Nope. Remember when you talked about the fan? I'm at the fan now.
Yeah, but you're supposed to skip the fan and come to this sweet-ass
kidding
area
me?
that I'm at.
I thought I did it right, and I still did it wrong.
Oh, what?
Alright, I'm up here now.
Nick, I
This
get...
should just be like
I get
Mario
this.
64 style third-person platformer.
I kind of get it now. And
I know you do. I know you do.
That scares me.
Hell, I think I might even be close to getting it. But I'm not scared by it at all. Feels so right.
Hello.
Hey.
Where the heck would you want it to go here?
Over the pyramid and through the woods?
You don't want to go over the pyramid, Nick.
I went over the pyramid.
No, you don't want to be there.
I'm there.
Yeah, but you don't want to be.
I'm going to be on the right side of the pyramid now. No, I'm not. I'm going to be on the left side of the pyramid now. Yes, I am. There's nothing in any direction. This place sucks. Oh, the other side of the pyramid. You're last to finish, so you can give up. Fuck you.
You can do it, Nick. I believe in you.
I'm right here. Ugh. I didn't even do that badly on that one comparatively.
I think you did better than I did. Oh,
That was one stroke longer.
one
There
worse.
was.
That one was not so bad.
Is that pyramid really fucked me up?
I'm with you. All right. Village of the Damned. You could do this. Well, that's where you'd come
Like
out.
Convoluted 2.
You land inside of the hose, and then it puts you up here, and then you land what looks to be the hardest jump that we've seen in the game thus far. It's about 300 feet through midair to land on a tiny platform. That Iron Maiden thing there. All right, I'm ready.
Hey Nick, how long have you been streaming? Go to whenisnlss.com.
Yeah.
It's always the same thing every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. 6 to 9 Eastern.
Mr. Pop Tarted. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thank you for the subscription.
You're welcome.
No, 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 no. Dynamic load. Thank you as well. Nick, did you get out of there?
He gave you Z-load. No. I'm super not out of there. Oh, I missed the target. I came very close to hitting the target.
This really is the village of the fucking damned. How are you gonna hit the target from there?
I freaking almost did. I don't know. I just lined it up and shot at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I landed on some grass, man. Are you
Dude,
down?
is there a golf game where you shoot a bullet and wherever you hit, that's where you take your next shot?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That is the greatest idea I've ever come up with.
All right, Nick. Join me in hell.
Why are we here? This looks awful. We can't go up rocks.
You gotta go, like, really fast up the rock.
I can't do this.
5225 Jack, thank you for the subscription as well. Nick, I believe in you.
You shoot the gun at something, and that's the next position you take the shot, and you just go on like that and try and get a better position.
NL, you scum, you pronounced elote wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, well, what do you want to do?
I like the little jet blaster on top of the ball. It's kind of cute.
Oh, well, I fucked it up. Nick.
Yeah.
What are you going to do here?
I'm going to try and find the lowest rock and smash into it as hard as I can.
Oh, no. Nick, my ball. It hit the club.
I'm back down at the bottom.
Can we get like a mulligan on this floor?
Can we take our cyanide capsule? It'll be in a little sci-fi like steampunk pill or like an injector from BioShock.
Oh.
Oh, this is great. I had a $5 donation from Air Force Balls.
Yeah.
Says, smoked them, but seriously, what is this game? This is Vertigenous Golf.
I'm actually like I'm having
Steampunk.
a good time.
Steampunk golf.
A large portion of my good time is crouched in absurdity.
We're never getting out of this.
I think there's a chance that we might never get out of this area where we are. I've taken 30...
How could there just be places where you can't get out of them?
Oh, Nick, you can get out!
Is there a secret way to, like, put curve on the ball or, like, bounce it up?
I'm back! You got me again, game.
Press B to return to shot. Oh, this is my viewer.
I'm on the green, baby.
I'm looking for secret buttons now. Oh, I can change my club.
Excuse me? What's the club change button?
So I basically want to start over now because now I actually understand how to play the game.
What's the club change button?
There is a driver, and using it changes everything.
Average size Tomo, thank you for the subscription.
Oh, there's every size Tomo now. It's adorable. Did you know there's Tomo Planet, I think it is?
Excuse me?
There's a Tomo Planet now, is another Twitch viewer.
Really? Elote. Alright, I'm with you now.
Next is going to be Tomo Galaxy, Tomo Universe.
Nick.
Love Tomo. Yeah?
Nick. Where are you at, buddy?
It looks like you finished. I'm probably going to finish soon, too.
Alright, good.
I don't know where the hole is, though. Oh, there. Is that it?
I can't get in through this glass.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Found you. This course is bullshit. Oh, I finished in 10 less strokes than you.
Yeah, you did a very good job. They really closed the gap. 13, actually. How do you change clubs? You still never told me.
It's a trade secret. It's down on the D-pad. Super Tomo 3 League Land. I want this to become the new Tomo meta.
Any idea what that might be on the,
keyboard?
Keyboard and mouse?
I would say look in Escape, see if there's like a key binding menu.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Tab, maybe? You probably tried that already.
I did not. I thought there was only one club.
Maybe there isn't actually always two clubs, because now I can't change anymore. I think it was just on the last course. Oh, no, now I can. Alright, Driver City, here we go. Bam! Shit. Missed everything. Bam!
Z.
Oh.
Rewind shot.
Bam! There's freaking air gusts that knock you out of the air. It's bullshit.
Why are you shooting that? Why don't you just go for this little pipe over here?
Because I'm tired of playing the small game.
I shot the pipe. It was the easiest shit I've ever done in my life.
I'm sick of putting everywhere. It's bullshit.
I'm going to get a free stroke as a result.
Butts.
Alright, that was pretty freaking cool. I'll allow it.
Free stroke. Go. Oh, don't go on the spinner. Okay. Got a moving conveyor belt. Can't we just get like a windmill? Isn't that all we need, really? Just a windmill.
Nick, there's a rewind button.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you could rewind your shot if you hate it.
I do hate it.
Then rewind it.
Okay. I don't have that button.
Alright, well, let's try this one.
That's it. I get to change clubs and you get to rewind. That's the difference.
I figured out how to change my club.
Okay. Is it treating you well?
Well, you know, it's better than it used to be, I guess.
Yeah. It's a little better. Makes a real difference, though, for getting out of where those rocks are.
Yeah, I was in the water for a while. When you land a shot, it feels like you're the greatest player of video games on Earth.
No one has ever done that. Thank you very much to Lauda for the $10.69 donation with the message, because reasons. Reasons are all you need. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is... I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
This is the longest I've been unsure if I'm enjoying something.
I think I'm having an okay time.
I might be as well, but I'm really unsure.
I'm not going to give up. I may give up.
I like Nick's mentality. Why putt when you can drive right to the hole like a boss? Exactly. You could be a boss. You could be your own boss. You work for yourself, make your own hours. How many languages can you speak/write? English.
English, unfortunately.
I used to be able to speak German a little bit. I can't anymore because I forgot it all.
Oh, man. Nick, it's heating up here.
I'm most excited to play through this whole thing again now that I know how to play it.
I sort of agree. It's a Palace of Peace.
All right, it's less convoluted probably.
There's your free stroke.
You got to go through those slats for some reason?
Please, oh, that ramp moves. That's dangerous.
That is crazy town.
Oh, wow.
Everything's got arrows spinning around it.
I know this is not what this game is, but it does kind of make me long for, like, just a golf game.
Same, like a really professionally well done, polished golf mini golf game.
Yeah.
Mini golf game.
Like, how's the golf club, Twitch?
I really wish I knew how to remove my turn from reality.
You can use Z.
I've shot myself off the world now, so I'm pretty much in a world of hurt.
Chastity's Virginity, thank you for the subscription. Oh, can't use that anymore. Are we really going to try to get up here? I guess we are.
No, Z doesn't even work for me, actually. Wonder why.
You got to click Disable Gamepad.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Everything I do is knocking me off. Nick, someone signed your driver. Yeah, it's probably Tiger Woods. I can't read that. Or maybe it's Jack Nicholson. I see you failing over there. I'm not really sure where you are, though.
Shadow Dog 007, thanks for the subscription. And also, speak for yourself, sir. I'm about to get in the hole.
Thanks, Shadow Dog 007. There's like this quiet music playing somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from. Because somebody on a piano off in one of these islands. Stop moving! Oh my god.
You're in trouble, mister.
I'm stuck behind a goddamn rock and everything I do knocks my ball off the island.
Oh, look at that. Nick, you're gonna love this.
There we go.
You're gonna love the green.
I already love Green 9090. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but this green, you gotta chip it on, man.
Chip and on. It's mini golf green. Okay.
Oh, I'm still using the putter.
Big mistake.
Yeah, you gotta chip it. Oh, you can't change? Oh, so we gotta hit like a ramp or something.
Chip and putt.
Alright, I got it.
Can I hit it this high? Oh, I can.
With your chipper, man.
I found a very unconventional way to reach up here.
Are you on the grass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, it's actually exactly conventional.
Oh, no.
It's the only way I've ever seen anybody do it.
Yeah, but to get up here was not easy.
Yeah, I know! You're telling me.
Oh, I can only putt now that we're here.
Come on.
Okay. How do I get it in?
You gotta come up here, man.
I've got to drop it down from above?
Yeah.
What if I just hit it really hard?
Yeah, let me know how that works out for you. Oh, hey, how's it going, man?
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. Where are you going?
I try to hit your ball just to fuck with you.
It's a waste of shots.
Yeah, I'm in a bad position. Don't follow me. Just play the game.
I see how to do it now. I didn't see how you could even get up there at all.
You use the ramp. For fuck's sake, NL. Yeah, this is not going fantastically right now.
I think I got a game to